what's going on, guys? Steve Vansker with Total Access Reviews here. Today we're going to be smoking some baby back ribs on the large big green egg. We'll be cooking them for approximately 5 hours using the 2-2-1 method. So we're going to go ahead and pull the membrane off here and put a nice rub on these and get these ready to go. Okay, so we've got our baby back ribs here, and what we need to do first is remove the membrane from the bottom. So I just like to go ahead and take a paper towel here and grab the membrane here at the edge and just pull it right off. And then from here, what I like to do is I like to just cut the ribs in half. Since these are a little bit long on the large big green egg, on the outer portion of that egg, it cooks a little bit hotter. So by cutting these in half, we won't be reaching any of the hot points on the grill. Okay, at this point, we're going to go ahead and put some of our dry rub on. We're going to start by using some mustard here on the top. And you won't taste any of this mustard once it's been cooked. And we're just going to go ahead and rub that in. Like to do the same thing to the bottom. Just get a little mustard on there. Then from here, we're just going to go ahead and put a dry rub on. Just work it in the best that you can. The bottom's not going to absorb too much flavor, so we won't focus too much on the bottom, but the top will. Alright, so we're good to go there. So what I did for my dry rub container, I just used a large mason jar and drilled some small holes in the top of it. And it works perfectly for the dry rub, as you can see here. So these are ready to go. Like I said, we'll be smoking at 225 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and transfer these over to the big green egg and see how they do. Okay, so we're over at the grill here. We're up to temperature at 225 degrees. We've got a nice wispy blue smoke coming out of the top, which is exactly what we want. We're going to be smoking with some apple, pecan, and cherry wood today. So let's go ahead and get our ribs on. So we've got our plates that are in here already, our wood in the bottom. We're going to go ahead and throw our ribs on here. As mentioned before, by cutting these ribs down in half, you won't have any of your ribs out here towards the outside, and that's where it gets a little bit hotter because your plate setter doesn't reach that far out. So we're going to go ahead and let these go for 2 hours, and we'll be back to check in on them. Alright, so we're about 2 hours in here to our cook. We're going to go ahead and transfer the ribs over to our aluminum tray here. So I've got my aluminum tray. I'm going to go ahead and put some hard cider in the bottom of this. Give it a nice apple flavor. I've also got another metal tray in here to elevate the ribs so they're not sitting in that. They look great so far. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and wrap up our aluminum tray, and we'll get them back in the grill for approximately 2 hours. So we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're just over 2 hours. So we're going to go ahead and take the ribs out of the foil and get them on the grill. Okay, and for this last hour, we're just going to go ahead and get some nice bark on the outside here. Alright, so we have got about 20 minutes remaining. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to put some barbecue sauce on one of these ribs here. Now since we cut it in half, that allows us to sauce one and leave the other one unsauced. So let's go ahead and sauce this guy up here. Let's get some nice bark on it. And we will let that go for another 20 minutes or so, and we should be good to go. Alright, here's our final product, guys. They turned out great. Again, this was the 2-2-1 method for baby back ribs. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please remember we upload new videos weekly, so if you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.